Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Ratchet Studios ROS-018 upgrade kit for Generation Select's Super Megatron. So comes in this little package and you actually get quite a lot in this upgrade kit. 3 baggies full of fillers. A lot of things to fill on this figure. So let's take it out of the package. Now, as you can see, this kit is 3D printed. Seems to be at 100% infill. Not sure if it's ABS or PLA, but you can clearly see the 3D print lines on it. Now, there is quite a lot to fill in here, as you can see, so let's just get right to it. Let's start with his shoulder gun, as this gun has a lot of gaps to fill. So here is his shoulder gun before filling the gaps. And here is his shoulder gun after filling the gaps. Now these 3 pieces are kind of very similar, but they are different and they belong into a certain slot here. So just be careful to not force anything in, just in case you put the wrong piece in the wrong slot. Next, we'll put the fillers for his arm cannon, and we're just going to open it up. And you see all the gaps here. As you can see here, I'm not pressing them all the way, but basically doing a test fit before I press them in all the way. So it looks like I got all the right gray pieces in the right areas, so I'm going to press these in. And they fit very snugly in. They're not coming out. Still can close, which is good. Okay, let's put the red pieces. Okay, I got the red pieces in and it looks like they fit well, so I'll press those in. Next set of fillers are for the back. There's quite a few. Let's start with the easy part, which is the red. Okay, with the red in, let's press it all the way down. There we go. Next we have for the back here. And that looks to fit very well, so let's press that in. Then you have this gap filler here. And the other side. And let's press that in. Now these gap fillers don't go in as securely as the rest. Might have to add some nail polish to thicken it or possibly glue it in. Next we have the gap fillers on the wings. Looks pretty nice. And some gap fillers here. I don't know if it's exactly necessary, but they give them to you. Hey, there we go. We can fold this up now. Next are the gap fillers for the thighs. Okay, the gap fillers for the thighs are in. This is probably the most difficult part of this kit because it's so tiny, but now I can press them in. And there you go. Next we're going to put in the thigh extenders here. Pop out the legs. Now they go in this way, which is opposite of what it actually is on the toy, but I guess it's just easier that way. I did try to make it go in the other way, but it is too tight and I don't want to stress the original plastic. Hey, let's put the legs back on. And we can put on the gap fillers here on the back and press that in. Next we have the fillers for the bottom of the leg. That fits very nicely. Next we have to open up the tank treads here. Basically you put this brown piece in. Sits loosely, which is a little odd. I'm not sure why didn't they just make this a part of this gray piece, but that's what it is. And then we put the filler. Let's do the other side. And there you go. Next we have the arm gap fillers, which basically just snap in here. So one thing about the arm panels is that you can no longer push the arms in, and they show that in the pictures, that basically the fist will just stick out in vehicle mode. But we'll see. I guess if you really wanted to, you could pull it out, but you're going to need a tool to kind of pry it out. Now you do get these pieces which allows you to turn this into a sword for Super Megatron. Simply take these pieces and just put them in the slots like so, and you have a sword. Let's put this aside. Almost forgot this piece actually goes in here. There we go. And I forgot that this piece will go here. And this filler back here. I say there is a ton of fillers for this kit. And there you go, Super Megatron is done. Still haven't figured out what to do with this. I thought it would hold the fusion cannon or the particle beam cannon higher or something. If you know where this goes in the comments below, let me know. But I gotta say, he looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna put this aside. Now, you do get a ton of fillers. I think the biggest downside of the fillers is the arms. Once it's in, even it's difficult to take out without a tool, so you can't really put his hands inside of his arms in transformation. This sword thing, I mean, it's nice, but personally I actually prefer Megatron to have it on the shoulder, and with the sword pieces it just sticks out too much. So let's put that here. Would have been nice if there was somewhere else to store this in robot mode, but I guess for this review I'll leave it on the cannon and as a sword. I mean, for the price of the kit, you do get a ton of fillers all over, and places where probably I wouldn't have put a filler, but they included it. I guess the best part for me in this kit is that it does increase the height of Super Megatron, so standing next to Generation Select Star Convoy, he's not as short. Here is Super Megatron in jet mode. As you can see, the increase in height does not affect transformation at all. The arm panels does, so you can see his hands sticking out. But I don't know, I'm okay with it. It's a futuristic looking jet, so it doesn't bother me too much. Here is Super Megatron in tank mode, and the leg extensions does affect transformation. You can't really get this to peg in straight. It's going to come at an angle because the thighs are much longer. So transforming it properly is very difficult, or you have him in this weird tank pose. I guess you can have him free floating like so. That works. I don't know. I think I prefer having the height over the transformation of the tank being perfect. Again, because it is in tank mode, you could have him just free floating like this. Hey, let's get Super Megatron back to robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Ratchet Studios Super Megatron upgrade kit. Overall, very pleased just for the price and the quantity of fillers you get. So pretty pleased with the value of it. The biggest downside for me is the arm panels doesn't allow you to put the hands back in transformation, and the leg extensions don't allow you to transform it properly in vehicle mode. Now, while those are downsides, I think what they do for this guy in robot mode, for me at least, outweigh all of that. And so I think he looks really great. Not too sure about this extra sword piece. I could have done without it. Like I said, personally, I prefer this weapon on the shoulder instead of a sword. And this part, I don't know. I was looking through the instructions. I really can't find it. Maybe I'm just missing something. If you know where this goes or what this is supposed to do, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.